Welcome guys, this is the view of my channel. This is the view of some of the videos we have created. We have plans to create thousands of such videos in a year or so. Alright, you guys have to stay with us and don't forget to subscribe. Welcome guys to our new video on O-level biology. This video will be talking about natural selection. Alright, remember guys, I'll be making series of videos on natural selection. So this tutorial is basically the introduction to what? Natural selection. Okay, so in this tutorial we'll discuss about a easy example. I hope you will understand the basic thing regarding what? Natural selection. To start the tutorial, I'll go for the example of what? The peppered moths. Okay, in our O-level textbook we have an example where they're discussing about the natural selection ability of what? The peppered moths. Alright, so let me draw a few peppered moths for you guys. Okay, so this is your pepper one moth. So this is your moth. Okay, so this is your moth. Alright, and this moth, it has some shades on its skin. Okay, this moth, it has some you can say brownish shade on its skin. So since these are your peppered, okay, so it has like peppered shades on its skin. So even this moth, it has these shades on its skin. Even this moth, it has peppered shades on its skin. Alright, the third one, I want to draw this moth a bit differently. How? Let me give it just a single shade. Alright, so and you know, these moths they belong to same species. Okay, they are same species moth, but why is it different? Different because of some mutation. This moth, it turned to be having only one shade. Okay, this is because of what? Mutation, you can call it. Okay, and such mutations are like in 1 in a million. Alright, so such mutations are very rare, and such 1 in a million mutation happens. Okay, now let's go for the main point. And we know these moths, they used to live in trunk of trees or in the branches. Alright, so these are your, suppose your trees. Okay, understood. So we know the trees, they have like brownish background, you can say, the brownish layer they have, right? The trees. Okay, yeah, so I'll be giving a brownish layer for this tree. Okay, now see, now let's come to the point. After the industrial revolution in UK, what happened? The industries, they released a lot of soot, you can say, or carbon into the air. Okay, that made the surrounding around the industries black. Why? Because of those soot. These are your carbon compounds. Okay, so the carbon emissions, okay, these soot are black in nature. Okay, and they started to deposit around the trees which are present around the what? Industries. Okay, and this made the trees look the black. Okay, so because of the deposition of soot, the trees, they became black, which are okay, around the industrial areas. Okay, due to the deposition, now you can say the trees, they have become what? Black. The surface of the trees has become what? Black, right? And let me draw this moth. Let me draw this moth on this tree which was living there. Alright, now see, and it has a brown shades on its skin, right? On its surface it has these brownish shades. Okay, now you can compare this moth and this moth. Can you tell me which moth is easier for predators to come in notice? Okay, this is what natural selection is. This moth is easily visible to the predators. You can say they are easily visible. So you can say they are easily visible, right? Visible. So this moth is your easily visible, and this is hard. Or you can say these moths, they camouflage. They camouflage with trees, right? So this moth, okay, it's very hard for the predators to get noticed. As a result, they survive, and they survive and reproduce, you can say. What? Reproduce. reproduce. Alright, so as a result, this moth, they survived and they increased their population, while this kind of moth that had shade skin, they were easily visible, okay, and they were killed by the predators, and the biggest predator is the bird, okay. So the birds, they ate all these kind of moths. As a result, they couldn't what reproduce, or they were killed at the time of reproduction, okay. So as a result, the population of these moths, it decreased, and the population of this kind of moths what increased, you can say. So did you get it? What do you mean by natural selection? Here the environment, you can guess the environment in an industrial area. You can say it's basically black due to what? Due to this suits, okay, due to the deposition of soot, the trees has become black, okay. So any colorful moth living there are easily noticeable by the predators, you can say the bird. Alright, but due to mutation, these kinds of moths, they can survive easily in that blackish environment. Why? Because they have a black surface. Because of mutation, they don't have many brown shades on their skin, they have a blackish surface. Alright, so as a result, they can camouflage with what? With the trees. They camouflage with the trees and they survive. Because of survival, they will reproduce and increase their generation. Natural selection doesn't say that if you are physically fit enough, then only you can survive the what? The condition. They're saying you are biologically fit. Biologically means this moth's appearance is perfect or best to survive in that black environment, while this moth is very noticeable, you can say, having so many colorful shades, or you can say this moth is having such even greenish shades on its body, right? You can say like this, it even has a greenish shade on its body, green and brown shade, okay. So what happens, such colorful shade makes it visible by the predators. Natural selection, it says that nature helps the animal to survive and reproduce. So this animal is selected naturally, okay. So as a result, this animal will survive in that dark environment and this animal will die. Stay tuned for the next videos because those are very interesting. We'll be discussing how natural selection has an effect on bacteria, okay, in our body. Alright, so the bacteria, they survive because of this natural selection trick. Alright, so stay tuned with us, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe.